A while back, I suggested to Alwyn and Giles the idea of doing some Advent posts from people at Hope Church for people at Hope Church. The basic idea was to give something positive in the run-up to Christmas this year, to reflect on the good things and God's blessing in looking back as well as the hope of looking forwards. When you suggest something like this, there's then the reality that you'll be asked to share yourself. So here goes. I've realised in really looking at what Advent is that I don't normally do Advent really. Yes, I may have bought Advent calendars, lit the Advent candle, decorated the house, got the presents and the food, all in preparation for the big day. I've also invited others to cafe church or a carol service for a chance to hear the Christmas message. But have I actually prepared myself? The meaning of Advent is to look forward to the arrival of a notable person or event. For Christians, that should mean looking back at the initial Christmas story of Jesus being born, the excitement, anticipation, fulfillment of God's promises, the faith, joy, peace and hope. The whole of the Old Testament is built up to this event. And then there's the rest, what is still to come, what the New Testament promises. Jesus will come again to save his people. Why else would we realistically continue to celebrate someone's birthday from 2,000 years ago? So this year I'm loving hearing my church family's thoughts, testimonies, etc. for Advent, and I'm making sure in what is the least busy Christmas for me in a long time that I look out in all of it for the Saviour of the world. This week I've stumbled across the following Advent poem by Renee Swope. It's called The Manger of My Heart. Although you may need to ignore the bit about the parties because they're unlikely to be happening. This Advent, Lord, come to the manger of my heart. Fill me with your presence from the very start. As I prepare for the holidays and gifts to be given, remind me of the gift you gave when you sent your Son from heaven. The first Christmas gift, it was the greatest ever. You came as a baby born in a manger, wrapped like the gifts I find under my tree, waiting to be opened to reveal your love to me. Restore to me the wonder that came at Jesus' birth, when he left the riches of heaven and wrapped himself in rags of earth. Emmanuel, God with us, your presence came that night, and angels announced into your darkness God brings his light. Do not be afraid, they said to shepherds in the field. Speak to my heart today, Lord, and help me to yield. Make me like those shepherd boys, obedient to your call. Setting distractions and worries aside, to you I surrender them all. Surround me with your presence, Lord, I long to hear your voice. Clear my mind of countless concerns and all the holiday noise. Slow me down this Christmas, let me not be in a rush. In the midst of parties and planning, I want to tell your hush. This Christmas, Jesus, come to the manger of my heart. Invade my soul like Bethlehem, bringing peace to every part. Dwell within and around me as I unwrap your presence each day. Keep me close to you, Lord. It's in your wonderful name I pray. So although this Christmas is very different, the meaning is very much the same and gives us a real hope for the future. And I pray that in the midst of everything this year, that we will know his presence. Thanks for listening.